Headlines for Monday, June 20th, 2022. On this week's GovInsider Newscast, we will be highlighting the following stories: Fire Department renovations, site visit at the Belvedere Towers, St. Martin hosts Carib Avia Conference, Minister of Justice and unions sign agreement on legal position of police personnel, change in driver's license attainment. Are you considering obtaining your driver's license?
Everyone wants to drive. It's a dream of every teenager. But we have made it more accessible and more feasible to the community of St. Martin by introducing the automatic driving test as an option.
The dawn of a new era is upon us as the legislation for the change in the driver's license attainment process has been signed by Acting Minister of Tourism, Economic Affairs, Transport and Telecommunication Omar Otley. Currently, the legislation mandates that the driving exam must be conducted with a manual vehicle. Minister Otley, in an interview with the Department of Communication, explained what this change in legislation will mean for applicants applying to partake in the exam.
The decision to allow the driving test to be taken in either manual or automatic was a long time coming. The Ministry of TIAT did some extensive research, one with the inspection department, to see the amount of cars that are automatic versus manual being stick shift. A survey was also done where we found out that 90% of the country has automatic cars. Most of the cars imported are automatic. It has been a cry of the people for many, many years. And I think now it's time for us to adapt. And that is what we are doing, adapting to the new norms and adapting to what is feasible to St. Martin. So this is another step, another growing, I would say a growing milestone for us. I'm happy to be a part of it as Acting Minister of TIAT. I'm happy that the Minister of TIAT, Roger Lawrence, also was a part of facilitating this. And, you know, I just think growth is important for our country, our economy. And I hope that people now are motivated to take their tests and we can curb more illegal driving on the island.
From June 14th to June 16th, St. Martin, as a hub and focal point in the travel and tourism industry, hosted the 6th annual 3-day Carib Avia Summit, which aims to improve the working relationship among tourism and travel industry, aviation industry partners, and airports. The objective of the conference is to help mitigate the lack of sustainable airlift and seat capacity within the region, as well as attract and increase international airlift at affordable fares and regulate airport departure taxes, among other issues.
I was invited over to Carib Avia to talk about the importance of tourism boards and airports working together for route development and connectivity. So this morning we had a keynote where I showed cases, some best practices around Europe, the US, and how the Caribbean islands can then develop better connectivity. I think the takeaways for the audience is all about building what we call an air service organization. How do we try and develop new business, working closer with airlines and airports, and hoping that they take away the opportunities that new aircraft are coming, passenger demand is coming back, and rebuilding the strategy for the Caribbean.
Prime Minister Silveira Jacobs represented and welcomed the attendees of the summit. In addition, the Prime Minister spoke about the benefits of having such conferences.
This summit and retreat has a great added value for St. Martin to be at the core of the discussions as a hub island for the rest of the islands in the vicinity of St. Martin. Bringing more connectivity via airlift, bringing more affordable rates, as well as travel to the Caribbean region is the goal. Collaborations between the boards, the tourism boards, as well as airports is key, but ensuring that all stakeholders have a say and learn from best practices around the world is key for this summit this year. I wish all participants much success and look forward to St. Martin benefiting from this great collaboration.
to serve your community, if you want to give back from what you receive, if you want to help out in combating crime, controlling situations that don't have to exist, and if you want to grow as a person, VCAS is the best thing to do.
Congratulations to the Voluntary Corps of St. Martin VKS on their 25th Jubilee anniversary. Respect, responsibility, courage, and love for country is the motto. Thank you for your dedication and service to our community.
St. Martin is a frontline country that will continue to experience the effects of climate change. Effects such as an increase in the frequency and intensity of hurricanes, drought, earthquakes, and tsunamis. With this in mind, as Minister of General Affairs and Chair of the Emergency Operations Center, we as a government have embarked on developing a disaster risk management policy guided by a long-term vision for disaster risk management. This long-term vision will direct disaster risk management and decision-making factors, ensuring mitigation and reduction of risks, preparedness and emergency response and recovery. As such, you within the community of St. Martin must provide feedback on the draft vision for disaster risk management, as it will also guide the government's actions in safeguarding our communities.
For more information, please visit the website of government at stmartingov.org or our Facebook page. Feedback can be provided to the following email address, secretariateoc@stmartingov.org. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Office of Disaster Management and the Department of the Interior and Kingdom Relations, Government of St. Martin.
Welcome to the Department of Statistics. In 2010, the responsibility of statistics was transferred from Curaçao to St. Martin in preparation of its new country status.
Thank you. We are officially responsible for collecting, analyzing, and disseminating statistical information for the new country St. Martin.
Our mission is to generate valuable statistics independently and thoroughly, focusing on professionalism, confidentiality, objectivity, accuracy, reliability, and promptness.
Our vision is to build a sustainable statistical agency that is a leader in providing official quality statistics for the benefit of the nation of St. Martin and the international community.
Data can be considered core drivers of all countries. Based on data, you can adjust policies, improve your country, and monitor how your country develops.
We publish official economic figures such as the gross domestic product, price inflation, and the labor force.
Our department gives government an idea of where we currently are, forecast where we want to be, and monitor if we are reaching our forecasted goals.
This message has been brought to you by the Department of Statistics and the Department of Communication.
In efforts to further enhance the skills and training of the personnel at the fire department, 9 firefighters completed the Instructor A courses. The courses, once completed, will allow the firefighters to conduct classes to other colleagues. The courses consisted of providing training to the firefighters to become instructors for both practical and theoretical classes. Mr. Silvanico Poletta, Section Head Prevention, Preparation, Education, and Training, spoke to the Department of Communication, who further elaborated on the 2-week trainings, what can be expected once completed, and how the project came about overall.
At the moment, we have 9 firefighters who are taking part in the course of Instructor A, Caribisch Nederland, which basically prepares them to give instructions. They're actually covering how to give a theoretical class and also a practical class. And that's what I also will be examined on. The course took over 2 weeks where they were being prepared, daily, very intensive. And the exams are 2 days in total, whereby each of the participants have to demonstrate their skills by giving a practical class and a theoretical class. Right now, they have 2 examinators. One is Chanel James, which has a teacher's background and is officially nominated as a examinator within the educational system that we have within the kingdom. And also we have Mr. Julius Milan, who is coming over from Bonaire, which is part of BKCN, Brandweerkorps Caribisch Nederland. And together they're administrating the exams, which are official exams and will be registered within the kingdom. So these instructors, when they finish, they will get the official diploma as Instructor A, Caribisch Nederland.
On Tuesday, June 14, 2022, after much deliberations in the field of law enforcement, an agreement on the legal position regulation, compensation package, and benefits was signed by the Honorable Minister of Justice, Anna Richardson, the labor unions ABVO, represented by Mr. Charlon Catalina, the NAPB, represented by Mr. Rogero Mauricia, and the WICSU PSU, represented by Ms. Sharon Cangeter.
Truly happy that after 12 years today, June 14, 2022, we have finally signed a covenant, which is an agreement between the Minister of Justice and our 3 representing unions of officers within the Ministry of Justice, as well as administrative staff, whereby we have recognized in a covenant, what all we have achieved in the last couple of years, in the last couple of months, when it comes to the legal position of our officers, their benefits, etc. One of the things that I'm truly happy about is that working with the unions these last couple of weeks, we have been able to finalize the rechtspositieregeling for our officers, the bezoldiging or their salary scales drafts. Those are now being sent on a legislative slate. And I'm truly happy about the fact that after 12 years, the unions are pleased that we have accomplished this. I want to say congratulations to all officers and administrative staff of the Ministry of Justice. All is not yet complete, but we are really making some strides. The next step for us as well is the placement process now that our function book is complete. I'm truly excited about all that we've done and just once again saying congratulations to everyone who benefits from these achievements.
As the steering committee of the St. Martin Trust Fund is currently on island for various meetings and updates on projects, a site visit was held at the Belvedere Towers. As part of the Emergency Recovery Project 1, the 6 towers, totaling 64 units, are underway to being completed in the 4th quarter of 2022. Present for the site visit of the towers were Prime Minister Silvera Jacobs and Minister of Public Housing, Spatial Planning, Environment and Infrastructure, Egbert Duran, along with members of the National Recovery Program Bureau and the Steering Committee of the St. Martin Trust Fund. Prime Minister Jacobs also spoke on the renovation of the buildings and also expressed the desire to see the project come to completion in order for the residents to move in and enjoy their newly renovated homes.
First of all, I'd like to say it's a great opportunity for us to have sight of the progress that we've seen here since the start of the project. We see great progress, and we're looking forward to all 64 homes being repaired and the tenants being able to come in. So 64 families being able to come in and make use of this. The examples that have been explained by the NRPB team, by Ms. Ursel as the one taking care of the beneficiaries, the persons who left this building and those that will come in. I think it shows the full community involvement. It shows the care and the safeguards of the World Bank procedures are being upheld. And so we look forward to this setting a trend for construction and reconstruction on St. Martin, and look forward to seeing, I'm sure, the tenants being able to come back in to these refurbished brand new buildings.
Minister Duran expressed his contentment with the project and the strides that have been made to ensure the people of St. Martin can live comfortably with the social homes that will be provided.
I would like to also echo the sentiments of the Prime Minister in the sense of we looked forward to see the progress when we were here the last time. And I must say, even the other day when I had a tour, I was very much impressed with the progress that we made thus far. I would like to thank all the stakeholders, the SMHGF, the Steering Committee, the World Bank, the Trust Fund, NRPB, and the entire project team for all the hard work that they're putting in. This is the first time, and it's a proud moment for me as a Minister of Public Housing, that Belvedere has been touched in such a serious way over the last 25 years. So I would like to say to those stakeholders involved, thank you, because definitely this is something that would benefit the people of St. Martin. There's a dire need for social homes here in St. Martin, and we see the product of what is taking place here. And I look forward to coming back, as the contractor mentioned, within soon. I'm not gonna put a month to it, but within soon to see this come to fruition, and also the handover of the keys to those respective persons, because I know that we'll be coming into something totally new, and that would be the trendsetter to have the domino effect for the entire Belvedere and the repairs. Thank you very much, and continued success.
Marcel Gums of the Steering Committee expressed his excitement and joy to witness the works that are being taken place. Gums expressed that the project also reflects the upgrades not only taking place in Belvedere, but on St. Martin on a whole.
I personally feel very, very happy and very proud to see the progress that has been made on this project and all the projects financed by the Trust Fund on St. Martin. I think besides the project being done differently and more strong and more resilient, I think it's also contributing to the upgrading of many things on St. Martin, where construction site, the safety factors is being implemented. And I look forward to these procedures becoming a norm on St. Martin for not only the safety of the tenants and for the workers, but also for everybody in concern. Congratulations, and I hope to be back here in December.
National Recovery Program Bureau NRPB Director Claret Connor gave a wrap-up of the tour and divulged information regarding future projects. Lastly, he thanked all the stakeholders involved and thanked those who continue to assist with trust fund projects.
I think it's important for us to reminisce on what was said, because everyone basically laid out how we got to this point. This project is one of the activities in ARP1, and as the steering committee and government has given its blessing on all of the projects, we're actually executing 10 projects at the moment. Over the last couple of days, the steering committee was here in meetings. We've held discussions on future projects, and the ministers and the Prime Minister was able to sit in as well and welcome the steering committee, but also get an update on where we are going and what we are about to do in terms of the challenges ahead. This hasn't been easy, has been indicated by all, but we are seeing the progress, and we're happy. It didn't happen overnight. I would like to thank not only the contractor and the supervisor, but the hardworking team and the ministries for your support, the NRPB team, the Ministry of Romi and the various departments, the Ministry of General Affairs and the various departments and the entire government apparatus for assisting us when necessary to help us to move this project forward. Not only this project, but all of the projects within the Trust Fund. Obviously, this could not have been possible without the generosity of the government of the Netherlands, and you too is very much appreciated for the gesture in coming to the aid of St. Martin post-Hurricane Irma and Maria. As the president of the country director indicated in the meetings, we are building back, but we also need to ensure of resilience and sustainability. And we saw that physically here today, and we look forward to seeing that in all of the projects that we are basically undertaking.
to serve your community, if you want to give back from what you receive, if you want to help out in combating crime, controlling situations that don't have to exist, and if you want to grow as a person, VKS is the best thing to do.
Congratulations to the Voluntary Corps of St. Martin VKS on their 25th Jubilee anniversary. Respect, responsibility, courage, and love for country is the motto. Thank you for your dedication and service to our community.
The names for the 2022 Atlantic hurricane season are as follows: Alex, Bonnie, Colin, Danielle, Earl, Fiona, Gaston, Hermine, Ian, Julia, Carl, Lisa, Martin, Nicole, Owen, Paula, Richard, Shari, Tobias, Virginie, and Walter. The 2022 Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1st to November 30th. For all of the 2022 hurricane season related updates, be sure to log on to www.stmartingov.org/hurricane, facebook.com/SSMGov, St. Martin Gov Radio 107.9 FM, and MeteoSXM.com. This message was brought to you by the Office of Disaster Management and the Department of Communication.
COVID-19 Vaccine Clinic. The CPS COVID-19 Vaccine Clinic is located at the Vineyard Building Office Complex for COVID-19 vaccinations. The CPS COVID-19 Vaccine Clinic will only be open on Thursdays for the month of June, June 9th, June 16th, June 23rd, from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pediatric COVID-19 vaccination are Wednesdays by appointment only from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. For vaccination-related questions, registration, queries, persons can go to services.stmartingov.org or email or call 914-vaccination@stmartingov.org or call the pediatric hotline, cell number 721-526-1644. The CPS COVID-19 helpline 914 is operational Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Since Hurricane Irma in 2017, the way we construct and rebuild on St. Martin is key and requires more strategic and Category 5+ hurricane sustainable designs. Under the Component 1 Emergency Measures for the Recovery of Disaster First Responders and Preparedness Facilities under the National Recovery Program Bureau (NRPB), the Fire Department and the Ambulance Headquarters of St. Martin is currently undergoing renovations to upgrade the facilities and ensure continued service to the public. Mr. Chanel James, Section Head, Material and Logistics of the Fire Department, spoke to the Department of Communication, who provided insight into the scope of the renovation project, what can be expected, and what it means for the department's services.
The military had a station, a base here, and our doors was opening on the wrong, let's say, inward. So during the breeze from Hurricane Irma, the doors got damaged, and a lot of things inside got damaged. Our shutters in the garage, we are trying getting more heavy-duty ones that can withstand the wind from the hurricane.
Seth van der Weide, Site Supervisor, Windward Rose, and the renovation project at the Fire Department and Ambulance Headquarters, also spoke to the Department of Communication about the renovations and overall time frame of the project.
The duration is more or less 3 months, so we're almost done with it, end of this month.
The Meetings, Incentives, Conferences, and Exhibition, MICE Conference, was held from June 13th to June 16th and was attended by 80 VIP planners and buyers from resorts and destinations from 13 countries. The MICE Conference was aimed at promoting Destination St. Martin, whereby attendees were able to network as well as experience some of the top attractions on the island. At the welcoming ceremony, the St. Martin Tourist Bureau provided welcome bags filled with relevant information and products to the participants of the conference. Interim Director of Tourism, Mei Ling Chun, indicated in her opening speech that such conferences are important and vital to St. Martin's visibility and as a destination.
As St. Martin Tourist Office, St. Martin in general, we decided we're going to focus a lot more on the MICE market. We might not be that destination that has, many large hotels, but I think we have that perfect combination for every type of group. And the uniqueness, of course. So we started working on this immediately, and this is the result. And I want to thank North Star Group for having the confidence, Angela and her team, for organizing this, and of course, all our colleagues together. This is a result of collaboration, of doing this together with the various stakeholders and getting everybody on board.
We're here today with a number of suppliers and buyers from the North American market as well as the Caribbean, promoting the destination. These buyers are important to St. Martin because they are the partners who have to contribute by bringing in groups, by spending money doing different activities, visiting our restaurants, and patronizing our hotels. And of course, this money contributes back into the island economy that is needed.
Today we're receiving over 90 incentive buyers on our island representing the market that is an unknown market for the island of St. Martin. However, the MICE market is a market that helps the tourism industry during the low season where we need to cater to extra tourists on the island. This market is important for St. Martin because we could showcase our culture, our authenticity, the fact that we are Europe before Europe with over 100 different nationalities on this island. And being on the island, we're going to be able to showcase all what the island has to offer, and in terms of cohabiting with the French and the Dutch. So I think this event comes at the perfect time after the pandemic. It's a huge economic impact for the island of St. Martin, where this is an industry that's worth billions of dollars, and hopefully with this event and showcasing St. Martin as we should, we will be able to get business from this. Thank you.